Hi, Mick Garvey from Airgun World. Welcome to the Shooting and Country TV next episode of the hunting series. We're here at Wold Farm in Wellingborough. We've been invited down by the owner to take care of a few squirrels. Apparently once a year he opens it up and people are invited to come and cull the squirrels. Luckily, I mean, we've got a bit of company this weekend, this next couple of days. We've got Dave Barham and Terry Doe. They'll be taking care of one area, I'll be taking care of another. Sounds like it's going to be a really good day, a good couple of days. So I'm really looking forward to it. So I really can't wait to get my teeth into this one.
The other way around. What I can do is I can just kind of...
Good morning!
Hi.
How you doing, David? Nice to see you, mate. How's things?
Yeah, good.
Terry, how are you doing, mate?
You're the man.
Ready
tell
for
you
action then?
What a place!
It's amazing, isn't it?
What a place!
Yeah. You've been next door and had a look at the
I've just
the
been,
lake?
yeah, just been looking through these couple of huts, looking over the lakes. Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely
You wait till
outstanding.
we get down them woods, mate.
Oh, I'm itchy. Look, the finger's ready.
It's a cold day, but I think we'll see some.
It is cold. It is cold. I'm just noticing there's a very brave robin down there. I think I heard somebody talking about it earlier, but
Right, he knows Dave's shooting. He's safe. This stuff.
right, we've left Terry and Dave behind. They're taking one route. We're going to head over to the high hide, and we've already seen a couple of squirrels this morning. So hopefully we'll get a few in the next hour or so. Put some scatter feed round, bit of preparation for tomorrow, and I think we'll be good. Right, here we are. This is what I'm calling the high hide. It's quite a nice, decent, solid construction. Should give us plenty of cover, and it's like based at the intersection of two rides. I'm going to scatter some loose feed. I've already done some towards the pheasant feeders. There's a pheasant feeders with a decent range of the hide, so I'm going to scatter some feed in each area. I've got some peanuts and some stripy sunflower seeds, and I've got it mixed in with a bit of aniseed oil. A little bit of trick, it's a bit of a scent and get used to it, so we'll get that scattered around. We'll just get ourselves set up in the hide, and we'll set about waiting again. I know somebody's got in the hide. I've seen a fox cross the ride further down. I could actually smell it earlier, but I went for a little recce round. Looks like it's been shot at with limping. It's not on the list of quarry for today, but it'd be interesting to see it, and we can make the owner aware where we've seen it. It's interesting if it's coming out in the daytime. Let's see if we can squeak him. Right. After about half an hour, we've just seen his first squirrel pop out of the woods. It's obviously getting enough time to calm down and get ourselves back out again. He came out base of the tree. He's gone around the back of it. He's still out there somewhere. He's not bolted off. So hopefully it'll come back out again. We've seen a couple of squirrels here, one right down the bottom of this ride, well out of the distance even for the FAC. We've seen one just milling around here, just in the woods and out, just poking out, not anywhere near close to getting a shot on that one. Seen a couple of foxes, which is interesting, a couple of hares, but we're going to give this a rest now. We'll possibly call back later. I think we probably got here a little bit too late in the day, so we've probably missed the hot spot for catching up with the greys. But we're going to try the next one. Apparently there's another low level hide down there, down this ride and to the left, and that's where he's shooting a few pigeons, he's getting a few squirrels from, so we'll have a look down there and see what's going on down there. But we'll give this one a rest for the time being. Right, it's now nearly 2 o'clock. We've had a good few hours here. We've seen one or two knocking about. We've seen more foxes than we've seen squirrels. We've seen more muntjac than we've seen squirrels. Today I was figured we were getting here at the time we did, and like the weather today was going to be more of a recce day, and we're going to treat it as such. We're going to do a bit more recce in the area, get some scatter feed down. And then tomorrow morning we're coming back with a vengeance, and we're going to be early doors, probably before first light, and we'll try and make that one work for us. Got high hopes for the place. It's showing real good potential. I think, you know, the woodlands, the trees, everything it's got here is just perfect for what we need. But they're just not playing ball today. Maybe tomorrow, hopefully so. We're going to check out another hide. The owners have set up a hide down here next to the lake. There's some duck feeders, and apparently the squirrels are coming to the duck feeders and taking the feed, and it seems quite a few down here. So like we said earlier, today's going to be more of a recce and feeding day. Get things prepared, ready for tomorrow. And it's a little bit difficult, we're up against it, to be honest, but we've got to try and make this work and use everything we've got at our disposal to make it work. So a bit of feeding, bit more recceing. Gotta be a bird, that. Gotta be a bird. Well, we're in the hide. This hide lends itself better for duck shooting. I'm assuming they're shooting to the other side or to that part here. So we're going to scatter some feed around anyway. We're not beaten just yet. We'll keep it going and see what we can do. Don't feel too good about that side. This side feels a bit better, so I'm going to scatter here, and we can walk around the other side of the lake to get to this, rather than walk straight through as baited area. So I think that's what we'll do. Right, we're going to scatter some feed around here. I've just got here. And there is some shelled monkey nuts already. And they're fresh. So I was actually looking from the hide, trying to work out exactly where the owner had set the hide up and where to shoot towards. But obviously this is where I thought it would be. And it does look like this is where he's been seeing them, because there are some shelled nuts here. So we'll give this a bit of a scatter around, probably a bit more. And I think we will try the other side. There's nothing spoiling. The sun's not getting on that side, but we've got two areas of attack then, so I think we will go around the other side and scatter some over there. Right. Right, that's just run just inside the first tree line. I can just pick it up on this. I can just see it must be its face, but it's just behind the first little tree at the side. End of the day, just about to think about wrapping up, and I had a feeling this would be the place where they're going to come to, and obviously I was right there. It did come. I saw it in the trees. It slowly started to make its way out. Came out once, went back again. It came out fully committed to feeding from the pheasant feeder, and the rest is history, as they say. Just go and find it, go and pick it up then. Excellent. Nice big male. Hard fought one, but well worth the wait. Anyone's worth waiting for. Right, we'll crack on. Scatter a bit more feed, and I think that's going to be it for today. Back early in the morning, see if we can knock a few more off. Have they said they've seen him in there?
Yeah, well, when I came up last week, I saw 2 in there.
Did you really?
Yeah, that's why we went.
Right. I think I'm going to scatter a load of feed in there.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, because that to me, I just had to tell it it's the same. It looks.
Yeah.
Just wrapping up, and I just happened to look over this gate, and this is part of the HFT course. And if there's one area I've ever seen that looks squirrely, this is the area. This looks absolutely belting. I'm sure that we'll pick it up with the camera, have a look, but it's like leafy, the trees are right, the gaps are right, there's little bits of walkway through. There's the odd feeder, but I believe the feeders are empty now, the pheasant feeders, so I'll stick some of this down. I can get some from the gates without climbing over, making a noise. This is looking a belting place. I would say this looks like the most squirreliest part of the area, but we'll see. We'll see. We're still on a recce mission, still feeding, still trying. Right, that's the preparation done for feeding the squirrels, and now it's time to go and feed myself. See you in the morning. Good morning. Back on the Wold Farm. Bit disappointed yesterday. We just had the one. Because we had to treat it really. There's more of a recce day and a feed day. We scattered a load of feed around, so we're hoping we're going to get some this morning. The weather's the forecast wrong. We weren't supposed to get below freezing, but it's -2 today. So it's going to knock them back a bit, but hopefully we'll get 1 or 2. It's a shame because the place has got fantastic potential, and later on we'll have a word with Dykes, the owner, and we'll have a run through about possibilities for the future, because it's got some real good potential, this place. But for the time being, we'll see what we can do. Make the best of a bad situation. I'm obviously continuously scanning around backwards behind me, side of me. There's right all the way down here to where the high stand is, and there's a couple. I've seen one run across, and there's one playing around the trees. The other team are down the bottom, well out of range. These squirrels that I can see are well out of their range because they're in the sub 12, and I can get myself in position, I think, to hopefully get a shot if it comes out into the open. Obviously a nice safe shot, clear of those. So I think we're going to try and get into position in the hide that's on the corner. I think it's looking like we're going to have to start chasing them. So we'll do what we can. see it in the edge. It's come up the tree, run across one of the limbs, gone to the bigger tree in the middle, come back again. It's probably just scoping the area out and looking for what's going off in the area. Once it gets a bit more confidence, it'll get down on the ground, I think, and then we'll have it. At the moment, they're running around a bit quick. Stay still, stay still. Just picked a heat source up in this, I think it's an old oak tree. Couldn't see it real clear, there's another tree in front of it, but it's definitely heat source there, and eventually it came out down the tree onto one of the fishing stations, off and back and again back into the wood, so we didn't get even a chance on that one. We fed yesterday from the bottom hide. I can see quite a bit of activity down there, but it's quite a way away, so we're not exactly identifying if it's a squirrel or if it's probably a decent sized pigeon or bird or something. So we're going to walk down this side of the lake. If we can see anything, might have to do a prone lay down shot across the lake and see if we can pick it up that way. But certainly a hard day, the temperature's not helping, but we'll do what we can. Right, we've come down to where we spread some feed out yesterday. The hide's across there, it's easily shootable this way, so we spread some feed here underneath that far oak tree. We've come to inspect this. Every peanut's gone, and there's a few husks left from the peanuts, so they've been here, they're ticking, and if you look you can see there's plenty of feet marks on here. A couple of little scratch marks. So the squirrels have been on here, and it must have been last night because we're not seeing them this morning. So interesting. Just took the peanuts, not took the stripy sunflowers. We'll have to see, hopefully. They'll be taking the other bait that was left out all over for them. I can just noticed I can see another dray over there. So they're probably coming from there to here. Right, I think they'll head back over there. We might have to go back to the hide at later this afternoon. Right, it's getting increasingly hard, it's getting more and more looking like that we're going to have to really work double hard to get any squirrels today. So we moved down to the hide over the lake. We've noticed that the feed we put out yesterday has been taken, the peanuts have, and shelled, so we've got a good view across there. There's a few magpies and pigeons coming into the trees on this side as well to the feed we scattered around down below. So we might get a shot on some of those, but at the moment we're scratching around trying to get a kill, but just got to keep at it, you can't give in. Bollocks. Ollie, sorry mate, didn't press record. Let me just, it's down. Let's just press it now. Oh damn it, what am I doing? That's it. A nice headshot that one, and it's not even flinched, it's stayed where it is, but sorry mate, in the rush I didn't press the button. Bollocks. Right, let's have a look at it then. Oh. Right, I said shot right between, actually it looks right in the ear, that shot. Female. Feels quite a heavy one, it's probably a pregnant female. This actually, it's come to the feed we put down yesterday. And we noticed first thing this morning that some of the feed had gone, especially on the other side. The monkey nuts have gone this side, so obviously the squirrels love a bit of that. But another really hard fought for squirrel in this what should be a really good productive area. But it's just the weather and everything's just like killed it for us. But it's another one out of the way, owner should be happy. And if it's a pregnant one, it's more than one. So I'm going to count it as 4. Excellent, yeah, so that one coming through the woods. Obviously make its way across here to where we've fed this morning on this small sapling. It didn't even get that far, stopped, had its head up. It's in the long grass over the side of that, near those little trees, and game over. Sorted him. Let's go and pick him up. Anyway, apart from that, young male, another one gone, so it's looking good. Right, that's the end of a couple of days here at Wold Farm down in Wellingborough. It's a fantastic venue, I keep saying that. We had a few, not too many, but the weather's really killed it. Even today it was supposed to be above freezing. I don't think it's got above freezing yet. So we are looking at possibly coming back at some stage, but we'll sort something out with the owner, Dykes. Before I go, just need to mention British Shooting Show in a few weeks' time. If you're interested, it's Air Arms 40th anniversary. And there'll be 1 or 2 special things to see on the stand, so I would suggest if you get 5 minutes, call to the stand, have a look and check out some of this new stuff. Apparently I've been told it's very exciting, very interesting. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next series.